I like him. You know what I mean? I'm more confident to trade with him.
I love that, man.
Yeah, bro.
No man ngas moshela nis moshela tetela umsebenzi wethu.
Sebenzi way too.
too.
Yeah, and the Dlamini, yes, and again. Fucking celebrity. It won't be a beautiful, it won't be Minnie. It won't be a beautiful day when the dog has its day.
Oh, I only
But
caught
it's
that
coming.
now.
Oh.
Show Lerato Kanyako.
Dlamini.
Yo, Hinda, Dlamini, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a week, bro.
Yeah, that end I was deflated.
Yeah.
I couldn't even go. Yeah, crazy week,
is
you know,
not that kind of
on all
week.
fronts.
Hey, siyakhala manje. Yo, hey, it's tough at the top. Remember I told you
It's tough at the fucking top, bro.
Hey man, like a lot of shit's been happening, and I spoke to a lot of people, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people been calling me, giving me advice, telling me, hey, listen, man, don't say this, don't piss off brands, don't say that. Put out a press statement, press release, all that BS, right?
For what?
So I'm sleeping last night. I'm like, nah, man. You know?
Feels wrong.
I'm like, bro, like, fuck that, bro. Like, this thing was built on transparency, honesty, authenticity. We've always been honest to our chillers.
Always.
So why can't we this time?
Exactly. And they're the ones we owe the truth. They're the ones we owe that level of honesty that they signed up for.
You know what I mean?
The rawness, the conversations, the raw conversations we have.
So on today's episode, I'm just literally addressing the chillers. Fuck everybody else. I don't care what everybody else thinks. I don't care what they have to say.
We never did, though.
Yeah.
You know? What we do is for the chillers. And whenever shit happens, we get a lot of new chillers when we find ourselves in such storms. You know, we always benefit more than we have lost as far as the following and the chillers. And that's who we do the shit for, and that's who we always do the shit for the chillers.
And my thing is, like, obviously, naturally, as the podcast grows, people will always have opinions.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody's going to like the show. And you know, it's of course,
Even
it comes
some
with the
chillers,
territory.
even some chillers will leave, you know?
Yeah,
They will not
yeah,
be
yeah.
happy and leave. Okay.
And we know that coming into this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing that fucking irks me is when people spread bullshit about me or Saul or anyone on the podcast network about stuff that we did not do, stuff that is not true. That's where I'm like, what's going on?
That's a personal attack.
Yeah, is this a witch hunt?
It is. It's Salem.
What crime did we commit? What did we do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Now, for which instance?
I'm just talking about in general.
Well, because I could say, I mean, for Amanda to go out there and say if you've been raped or abused by Mac, then she said, do fact check. How the fuck are we going to fact check what was happening in your relationship with Joop Joop when Joop Joop tells us this and you've never said a word? How the fuck are we supposed to read his mind and fact check that?
Singena P.
Also,
Singena P.
how are we going to fact check? How are we going to ask Joop Joop, wait, were you not raping her? How are we going to fact check that? She said, we must fact check. How the fuck can we fact check that? How
Weren't
do we
there
fact check
articles that came out previously?
I don't know about those articles.
Yeah.
Did you know about those articles?
I don't know about those articles.
If you watch that episode when Joop Joop said he dated Amanda, we were shocked. We're like, oh wow, whoa, you dated Amanda.
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't
the first
know
time
that.
I found out.
It's the
Yeah.
first time I found out.
Okay.
Right? And I want to talk too much about Amanda because the lawyers are handling that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's a very sensitive issue, you know.
Of course.
And that's the first and foremost thing that I want to talk about is the fact that as a network, myself, Ghost Lady, everybody that works on this network, we understand the sensitivity of GBV.
Yeah.
We do not condone it. We never have. People are talking like, we do podcasts where we're like, yeah, rape women. And we go, yes, you must rape them. On a rate of 1 to 5, how did you rape them? That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Like we're promoting this stuff. And if you watch, we've done more than 300 episodes. We've never once promoted GBV. We've never once promoted a rape.
At all.
At all.
At all.
Because it's a pandemic in this country.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
I could get you.
And for them to say we promoted GBV by having Joop Joop on, I mean, I saw Busi saw tweet. They didn't tweet shit when Joop Joop got a show on Moja Love. That how dare you give a murderer a platform? And didn't you go to and serve his time? It's not our fault that the legal system in South Africa works the way it works and the man is out after a few years when kids are dead. It's not our fault. Slicker interviewed him. There was no outcry about why you're giving this guy who did X and Y and Z a platform. But when we do it, it becomes an attack on podcast and chill. So who's the enemy, Kran? Is it even Joop Joop?
Or is it us?
Or is it us? Is it even Joop Joop or is it us? Even Ainda Tabete, I saw that garbage tweet of hers. And she said nothing about Joop Joop and what he said, how he spoke about people. So the enemy is us.
Ainda Tabete, what the fuck has she done, bro? What has she done? And I don't even want to name names because now it's going to seem like we're attacking women, which is what the feminists love saying.
Attacking, we're responding. They tweeted on their platform, we're responding on our platform. We're not attacking women. If a guy tweeted garbage, we're going to mention him as well.
So for me, how I saw it, like how it all started, was the fact that when Joop Joop was saying that he smashed Amanda Dupont, and obviously you guys got like, wow, you smashed. There was that kind of a response. So obviously now that triggered her, and because now she narrated her story and said, it didn't go like that. Wasn't a healthy relationship. You understand? So it's, I just see it from a point that she's coming from also a point of hurt because of how things were narrated.
We did not. Fair enough.
Look, I am sensitive to Amanda's situation,
yes,
right?
Yes,
Of course,
I'm not saying I believe Joop Joop. I'm not saying I believe Amanda. Angeni Luto. I don't have anything to say about that because it's a domestic issue. I was not there. I was not involved. And when I saw that video, I was like, okay, cool. I kind of understand where she's coming from because here's a woman who's built a career.
Yes.
She's minding her own business. She's doing whatever she's doing. And here she is trending for 3 days because Joop Joop smashed her, right? So she's mad, and now she's doing a video where she's taking down everybody that was involved in that clip, right? Because she's coming from a place of hurt, which I understand.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
she's frustrated, and seeing that interview, it triggered her.
It triggered her.
And the way we were speaking, it triggered her. You understand?
Yeah.
But it does not give her a right to just falsely accuse me of doing something that I have nothing to do with. There was a rape list out. My name was not there. I've never raped anyone in my life. I was on a phone call with my mother explaining that I've never raped anyone. I don't know what she's talking about. And if we now, because we are mad, can just falsely accuse people, what kind of world are we living in?
Or group people.
Because we are mad. I understand she's mad. But it doesn't give you the right to just falsely accuse people and take them down because you are mad. Or because of she's mad at Joop Joop. Mina ngenapi. What did I do? I sat down and did my job. Is it a crime that I'm good at my job?
Yeah, it is.
Is it a crime? So when other people sit with other celebrities and they ask questions, it's fine. But I can't. When I do, it's a problem. And the thing is, dude, we built this from scratch. Right? No funding, no help, no celebrities' endorsements, nothing, zero. Celebrities haven't given me shit, nothing. Government hasn't given me anything. Nobody owns this shit except us.
No,
We are independent. No, it's not the day for that.
Okay.
So
Okay, cool.
No, honestly, it's not the day. Because
Okay,
then
fair
what I'm
enough.
trying
Yeah,
to say is
true.
going to get lost in the puns and stuff.
True. My
So
bad, my
let's chill
bad.
with that.
My bad.
We'll be back next week and we'll rock.
Okay,
But I
okay.
just got to get a lot of shit off my chest. I've written it down here so I don't forget, because there's a lot of bullshit that is happening and we never say anything because we stick in our own lane. We do our own thing. We're not part of the industry. We were cussed out. Nobody wanted us. We didn't go on fucking Black Twitter and take people's bags and jobs. No, we created our own fucking lane without anybody's help. This is our style. That's what we do. And we have 300,000 fucking people who subscribe and say, we want this shit.
Yep.
True.
We subscribe to this. We like this. We want it. And those are the people that we talk to. And until those people, everybody in the comments right now, those are our CEOs, those are our fucking brands, those are the people we must only respond to. Everybody else can go fuck off.
Doggo.
Until the chillers say, yo, we want this podcast out, we will go. We will go. If the chillers don't want us anymore, we will go. Until then, we're going to fucking rock this thing until the wheels come off. We ain't going nowhere. And we're not going to change our style. We're not going to change anything.
Our wording.
No.
Smashing,
All because
smashing.
some people who don't even know what this platform is about have some bullshit to say. This cancel culture bullshit. Dude, let me tell you guys something. You've been trying to cancel us for years. We are uncancelable.
Period.
You cannot cancel us.
No one can fire us.
You cannot. You can try, but you won't succeed. You're either going to have to kill 300,000 people and then there's no more chillers.
Or get them
Or
to
kill
all,
us.
or get them all to unsubscribe.
Yeah. That's bullshit, man. Like, dude, we don't bother anybody.
Bro.
There's this misconception, like, you know I'm not on Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's a fucking cesspool of idiots. Nobody uses their logic. Nobody thinks you can't think.
Nah, you can't.
You can't have an opinion.
Yes.
Who are you?
No. Oh no.
Who are you?
You can't. You can't.
If Black Twitter says this, and you go against it and apply your mind, you are the biggest criminal in the world.
Yeah.
How dare you disagree with them? How dare you apply your own mind? All they're fucking good for every fucking week, bro. Every fucking week. Whose boss are we calling? Whose bag are we taking away? And people don't apply their mind, dude. You want to cancel this podcast, which is creating jobs, something that the government is not doing. We have over 30 people, 30 mouths to feed. You want to cancel it because you don't like the shit that we're saying, which is not for you. If you don't like it, don't tune in.
Yeah.
Simple.
Very
It's
easy.
simple.
Dude.
Very easy.
If you think it's distasteful, if you don't like what we're saying, don't tune in. There's people that like it.
True.
It's a simple principle.
It's
but
a
peop-
simple principle, bro.
If I don't like a song, I can't now, from my worst artist, whenever they drop, I'm the first one to say, what a garbage. No, it's not for me.
It's
I
not
leave
for
it.
you. Leave that artist.
Yeah. It's that simple. It's
Bro,
literally content.
I saw a tweet. Someone screenshotted. Because people always send me screenshots of what these celebrities are doing. And it's so weird. They always have so much shit to say when people are canceling us, but when we do good,
No.
Whoa.
Nothing.
Of course. It's like they've never heard of this podcast.
Yeah.
Right? When this podcast gets an award, which there's many in this room, they've never heard of this podcast.
Yeah. No congratulations, come.
But when there's a false narrative that this podcast apparently supports GBV, how, Sway? How?
how many black businesses have we put on? How many people? How many stories would not have been told if it wasn't for this platform?
Bro.
Yeah.
Because this platform is built on authenticity and telling your story the way you want to.
And that's the same thing.
Unedited, unfiltered.
Yeah.
Bro, every single guest that has come on here will attest to this. There's stuff that they say we must remove, and we remove it. Even though we
Respectfully.
know, like, okay, if we put this on, it's going to be fucking viral, but we respect that person and what they want to portray and their story.
Yeah.
So if they say remove it, we're like, all right, cool, no problem.
It's
we'll
their
remove it.
story.
It's their story.
Yeah. If they don't say, it remains in the show.
There's a fucking disclaimer. Please, can someone bring out the disclaimer and read out what it says?
At the beginning.
At the beginning of the show.
At the beginning.
There's a disclaimer.
They don't care about disclaimers,
No, they
bro.
don't.
If it's a witch hunt, it's a witch hunt. If someone says a witch stays in that house, they're not gonna care to validate the facts. They're not gonna care to say, oh, you're saying they support GBV. Where? Let's see. They're not gonna care for all of that.
They care
They
for
want
a
to burn
clip.
down the house. That's what they want.
A trending clip that obviously
Yeah.
just pushes a
They
certain
don't
narrative.
care for the disclaimer, bro. It's a witch hunt. You said this. So they don't care for the facts.
There's the disclaimer, guys. The views and opinions expressed on this show by the hosts do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the hosts and the channel.
So when a guest comes here and says some bullshit, thina singenaphi?
Yeah.
Singenaphi? We're doing our job. Our job is to ask questions that the chillers want to hear. And that's what we do. We ask everybody, who have you smashed?
Dude.
Everybody. Women. Men. There's women that have come on this platform and bash men. Because that is their truth. Who are we now?
When Zot wabantu said no tabo besipepana, it was not a problem. Ukpepana was a cool word, was a fine word. But when we, as always, say, oh, you smashed her, it's, oh, how dare you say smash? That's how we talk. That's the language we use here. Imagine, oh, were you seeing so-and-so? Seeing on podcasts and chill, you're smashing.
Bro, I don't understand it, bro. If you don't like that content, go watch TV.
Go watch.
It's a free country. Go listen to radio. People are acting like we put a gun to people's heads and say, watch this thing.
There are other podcasts, all the industry darlings of podcasts, go watch their podcast.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Thina singenaphi? Singenaphi? Please just explain that for me. Thina singenaphi? I saw a tweet from Minnie Dlamini, who it's so disappointing, dog. I love her so much, bro. We've asked her to come on the show numerous times.
She doesn't love you.
Right? And she gladly denied, which we respect.
We didn't come and bash her.
We didn't come and bash her because she's got every right to not want to come on the platform. Right? She's got the decency to say the Mac G and Joop Joop podcast is the most degrading piece of content I wish I never consumed. I couldn't even finish it. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Women can't be spoken about like this, and it's condoned. Do better. Koslate, what did I say in that interview about women that was so derogatory?
Like I said, I
Or
think...
degrading.
Oh, degrading.
So obviously that's what's triggered Amanda. You see, like...
Bro, do you know what this is like? What's that show that she does? Homegrown or whatever.
Oh yeah, the sports show.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like me tweeting, at Homegrown, the style of presenting is so archaic.
Yeah.
I wish they would get a real woman who knows about sports.
I can't even finish this thing because she's so ignorant on sports. She knows nothing. It's like Soccer Zone all over again. I can't watch this thing. Yo, there's so many sports shows I can watch.
And I don't tweet that because I don't watch the show.
Yeah.
Mina ngenaphi. I'd rather go on YouTube and watch a show that I want to subscribe to.
Yeah.
Ngenaphi. What does it do, me tweeting that about her show? I don't watch her show.
Yeah, I get that. But remember that all this comes after when Amanda came out. Right? When Amanda came out and just was sharing her story. Because now, at the end of the day, you guys did the interview, right? So you were there. It was the podcast show.
And we did
why.
our job.
Yeah, no, yes. We don't deny that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's because of what came out. Remember that, yes, you gave a platform to Joop, and he literally exposed himself.
But listen,
Then-
we give a platform to everyone.
Everybody. And that's true.
Everyone is
Yes.
welcome.
Yes.
Everybody's welcome.
And that's what happened.
We don't discriminate on anyone. Whatever your truth is, you are more than welcome to come and say it. Unfiltered, uncensored, according to how you want to say it.
And that happened.
So why then can't Minnie attack the revelations
Yes.
from the interview. Why you attack the interviewer?
So that's the problem, attacking the podcast.
Yeah,
Okay,
attack Jup
That's the
Jup.
issue. Attack Jup Jup.
If Oprah was doing the interview, what would people say?
They will never cancel.
They'll
Oprah.
never cancel Oprah because we're an easy target.
Yes.
Mac G's an easy target.
Of course.
I'm the poster boy of everything that's fucked up in this country.
Imagine, bro.
Imagine.
In such a fucked up country.
Dude,
With a
I'm the
serious
poster
problem.
boy.
A podcaster.
Sure.
Podcaster.
And all we are doing is bringing out the truth. Do you know,
Sometimes
it's so
ugly.
fucked up. I was thinking about it last night. I was like,
People don't want the
no,
truth.
listen to me, ghost lady.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, ne? There is so much lies right now that when the truth comes out, it's shocking.
Ish.
It's controversial. People, when I meet them, they're like, your show's controversial. I'm like, why?
No
It's the
controversial.
truth. People are speaking their truth. What is controversial about that? It's because we're so used to lies that when people tell their truth, it's controversial.
shocking.
It's shocking. How dare they speak the truth? If you don't want the truth, go to the news. Go to radio. There's no propaganda machine here. We don't have a parliament or what are these? A party
A party,
that's
oh.
fueling this.
Yeah, there's no bias.
We are not
here.
owned
There's
by the
no-
Oppenheimers or whatever.
Nothing.
There's no agenda.
There's no agenda. Just come and tell your truth. That's what the platform is about.
That's it.
That's it.
We
How
don't
many
sit and have
celebrities-
briefings before we start.
Hey?
Like on what we're going to... No, I'm just saying we don't sit and have briefings of what we're going to talk about.
And if you've noticed, right, whenever we getting cancelled, these it girls, your Ayandas, your Minnie Dlamini, bro, this is like literally the same thing Tana Tabuti said the first time.
Yeah.
All over
They
again.
all say
Yeah.
the same shit,
Yeah.
right? And I'll tell you why. It's because they have the most to hide. So there can't be a platform like this because the truth is going to come out. And tell me which it girl has been on this podcast. They can't. They're going to be exposed.
Only Natasha.
No, Natasha's not really an it
Oh,
girl.
not really one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but none.
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 It's always the real like real people, like real females, like who stand for something and who
Your Kanyimbaos, your Zodwa.
Zizodwa, your
Yeah.
Dineo Ranaka, Lerato Kganyago. It's always like people that are not in the industry and don't care. They're lone rangers and stand for something and they just speak their truth.
That's it.
That's it. It girls will never come here because they're gonna get exposed. Because here it's the real shit. No fake shit here. We have real conversations that impact real people and talk about real fucking issues. Week in, week out, there's this perception that we are destroying lives, we are destroying careers. How, Sway? We destroyed Boothley's career. Casper was not in the studio. What must she say?
Sure.
She was telling her truth.
She was telling her truth.
You didn't say before we start. Say this about Casper. No, it's her truth, her lived experience. She was in the studio. Casper was not there. How the fuck is it the podcast problem that she said that? If she lied, then attack that. But how is the podcast at fault?
And how many times you guys have done interviews and people say delete this, delete that. So they still have the opportunity because it's not like these interviews are live.
Yeah, yeah.
So if
'Cause-
they don't feel a need to say delete this part and do this and whatever editing that should happen, then we take it out as it is.
And Bukle would never have thought that that's a problem because she went to studio, she was invited, things went down, how they went down in studio. The song came out sounding beautiful, and she narrated how all of that happened. She didn't think that was going to be a huge thing, and she's going to get sidelined by the industry. She's gigging as hell, and her career has flown since
It's going.
that phase. Yeah.
She keeps moving.
Bro, now I don't give a fuck about Black Trust. That's why I'm not in on social media, man. These people just want to destroy. You know what it reminds me
I'll
of,
be
dog?
honest, man.
You know what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
Have you seen those guys that steal cars, right? I asked
Yeah.
myself, right? I'm like, yo, dude, for you to steal this car, like, and come up with this way like of stealing this car, you're a fucking genius. Like, who comes up with that, right? But instead of using that intellect for something bad, which is to steal someone's car,
Yeah, that skill, yeah.
why don't you take that, create a device, patent it, and sell it to car manufacturers so that they can prohibit cars being
Theft.
stolen,
Yeah.
Perfect.
right?
Yeah.
That's taking something and turn it into a positive instead of a negative.
Because
Yeah,
you know how
there's
to
a
Black
skill you
Twitter
have.
is so fucking powerful.
Yeah.
It has politicians shaking. It has corporates shaking.
Yeah.
That's the power we possess. What do you want to do? We want to burn shit. We want to take people's bags. Why not, instead of destroying and taking people's bags, create fucking bags.
Simple.
Create employment.
Instead of emailing brands to say, these ones are saying so and so, and you're attached to them, how about you fucking mobilize the very same people on Twitter to get these brands to jump onto a good cause?
To sponsor.
To-
That's
yeah,
the power that we have.
Yes.
literally.
That's the power that we have. Crazy shit happened, dog. Crazy
Whoa.
shit. I still don't even understand how this happened. So this week, I was shooting a new show on SABC.
Yeah.
I was a presenter there.
Dope.
And to be honest, I don't want to do it, but I was like, what, let me do it because people have this perception that because of the podcast, they see me week in, week out, talking shit.
Yeah.
Fuck this, fuck that, fuck all that stuff, right? I was like, you know what, let me take this gig. I don't need the fame. I don't need the money. I don't need the track
your own
shit.
shit going.
I got my own shit going, but I was
Yeah.
like, let me do it to show the kind of range I can do as a broadcaster.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I'm not just all fuck. I can't do a PG-13.
Yeah.
Hi guys, here's the next. Here's the. You know what I mean? I can present. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, that's your
I'm a
foundation. That's
broadcaster.
where
You know
you
what I mean?
started.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, let me do that too. And they called me, bro. I didn't audition.
Yeah.
I didn't go in there and say, hey, I want to be on the show. They're like, yo, we want you on the show.
They
Okay.
headhunted you.
Yeah. I was like, all right, cool, no problem.
Yeah.
It's the new live amp. It's a vibe or something.
Oh, the Friday music show.
Yes, yes.
Oh, nice.
So we're shooting it
Yeah.
the whole week when all of this was unfolding. And then Amanda dropped the video. And then the next day we're busy shooting. Number one, I don't even know who these guys are, man. Sleazy and Measly or whatever. Sleazy and Measly, I don't know who the fuck they are, but the Piano Cats.
Okay.
They're like, we're not shooting an episode if this guy's on it.
Who?
Sleazy and Measly or
Who
whatever.
the fuck are they?
Their manager said they're not shooting this episode if this guy's on it. So,
You mean Melo and Sleazy?
whoever they are.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
even
just
care.
jot that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What? Come on. What now?
It's not that show, so it's not that show.
What did I say?
It's not
I
that
just said,
show.
let's take down names. We'll come back at a later stage. We'll remember them. That's what I said. Well, let's just remember. I will. I'll remember them.
but that's the thing. This platform is not about that, bro.
Yeah.
If we did that, a lot of people wouldn't be on the show that we've interviewed.
Fair enough.
Fresh wouldn't have come on the show.
But we can't get bashed around like that. I just don't like that personally, man.
Bro, Fresh, we reached out to Fresh for 2 years when he was popping. Didn't want to come on the show. Wouldn't take my calls, wouldn't respond. Moment he gets cancelled, where can he go? Which other platform can he go to and tell his truth? Then he answers our calls. Now he's calling 20 times a week. Because there's nowhere else. Nobody wants to touch him.
And we're not like that. We're not.
Channel
we're not
is
the
like,
industry.
funny next. Like, we're still putting it up.
We're not the. We're not.
Robert Marawa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to touch him. Channel was like, we don't want that episode. We're like, all right, cool, we're putting it up. Because this is what the chillers want.
Real conversations.
Real conversations.
With real people, whether they're cancelled or not, by brands or not, or by Black Twitter.
So Sleazy and Measy, they're rocking now. Wait until the industry and the system fucks them up. Which platform are they going to go to
Yeah.
to tell their story? And you know what? We'll let them come. Because it's not about us.
Fair. That's true, actually.
It's not about us,
That's
bro.
good point. Good point.
We hold no malice with anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's welcome. Amanda's welcome to come. She's welcome to come and speak her truth. We have no issues with anybody. No skin color, race, who you sleep
Creed.
with. We don't care, bro. We're documenting black history. What part have you got to play in it? Let's hear.
Why do you think they hate us so much?
Bro,
these
I have no
industry
idea. What
people?
crime, bro? And like, we've never wanted anything from this. We've always been out of the industry, bro.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why we hate it so much. That we're
I've
doing
never met Minnie Dlamini. I've never met Amanda Dupont. I've never met Ayanda Tabete.
Busiswa.
I've never, okay, I know Busiswa, but I've never met these people. I've never. And I would love for them to come on the show and speak their truth. But will they? No.
But you see, people have a whole lot to say on Twitter.
So that lady says that, right? And then the content manager, whatever at ACB, asks the manager of Mizi and Sleasley, and then he's like, "What's wrong? Why don't you want to go on the show with Mac G?" She says, "I don't believe in what Mac G stands for." She's like, "What do you mean?"
What
It's
do you
like
stand
whatever
for?
Mac G's doing, I don't believe in it.
Hold on. They don't believe in what? And did you ask them what does MacG stand for? Or did
Yeah, 'cause that's my question.
the
She couldn't
SABC
answer. She
person
couldn't
ask,
answer. She couldn't answer.
What does MacG stand for?
She couldn't answer. She couldn't answer.
It's that shit you're saying. Black Twitter, it's herd mentality. People, you
So
think people flock here, you are following.
So she doesn't stand for the fact that I'm creating employment
Pretty much. And that
for
you-
young black people in fucking pandemic.
Pretty much.
She doesn't stand for the fact that I'm giving black people a voice.
Pretty much. That you're popping outside of the ecosystem of the traditional industry.
Yeah.
And you did it. She doesn't.
And,
That's it.
and we don't play by the rules of the society.
Nah.
We don't conform to black Twitter shit. I don't subscribe to that bullshit.
Nah.
It's toxic. It's a mess there.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to that. So what did I do? I started my own shit. Started my own tribe. Where we are like-minded people.
Yeah.
Every single chiller thinks the same. We don't discriminate against anybody. Everybody's welcome. I'm misogynistic, but yet we have a female podcast where females are talking about their views in their own way. Which other network is doing that?
None.
Which other? We are promoting black businesses on Black Friday.
Oh, bro.
We're promoting upcoming artists on the Hangouts.
Bro.
Yes, the celebrity and the Monday episode gets the most views,
Yeah.
but it's not about that. It's about, okay, cool, with the little platform that we have, let's pull each other.
Yeah.
Let's put people on wherever we can. Even if 1,000 people watch Black Friday, but 1,000 people know about that black business.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it grows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, the cool thing is to destroy. If it was all, if it was up to Black Twitter, no one would exist, dog. There'd be no one. You wouldn't be here, so would you be here if it was up to Black Twitter?
Nah,
No.
Please. No.
The other guy.
That was funny. She calls me the other guy.
Bro, and we built this from scratch, man.
Bro. From nothing.
Scratch, from nothing.
Nothing.
And we're still building.
Yeah.
And we're still growing. Still growing.
So, now, back to SABC. I'm there pretty much the whole day. They tell me, yo, we gotta let you go. You can't be a part of the show anymore.
Are you fucking serious?
And it came from the top.
Are you fucking
So I was at SABC for 2 days, guys. Then I got an SMS.
So you've been fired.
yeah. And the content manager was like, he was like, bro, what did you do wrong? I'm like, Doc, I ask questions. I ask questions. That's my crime.
Bro, I swear to God, like, I mean, Slicker did an interview with Jub Jub, and had he asked the very same questions, that interview was going to trend, Jub Jub was going to trend, but no one would be attacking Slicker. No one.
So what's the issue? Is that I'm too good at my job? Must I dumb it down?
Yeah. tell us where you grew up.
Yeah.
Tell us where you grew up. How was school?
Yeah.
Yes, they want you to do it because that's what they do in the industry
Okay,
when
but
they
then,
do interviews.
but you see why fucking social media is a bunch of idiots. We get the channel all back. The podcast is gonna be boring now. They're gonna be censored.
Yo.
Won't be the same.
Yo.
We're like, no, guys, we're not gonna be censored. We drop episodes. No, the podcast needs to be censored. It's too much. What do you want?
What do you want? Guys.
Yo, man,
The way people are going to glorify you, the same way they're also going to trample on you.
Yeah. They rise you up to... Nah, let me not even say that. That's a cliche because as the podcast, we weren't raised up by other people. It's the chillers.
Yes.
And we're not being attacked by the chillers.
Yes.
So let me not even say
It's
that.
people that don't even watch the show.
It's
bro.
people that don't even watch the
They don't
show.
even know what we're about. dog.
Nothing.
They watch 10-second clips and be like,
How can you use
like,
that?
bro, the country is so divided, man. You know, you got people that stand for this, and people that stand for this, and people that stand for this, and people that stand for this. And we have shot over 300 episodes. You will find a clip to push your propaganda.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will find a clip. It's there.
Yeah.
If you want to push that, you will find it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is how we fucking lost the land. Because we're busy fighting amongst each other. You don't see white Twitter. Why is there no white Twitter? Because they're
Bro.
busy getting money.
Bro.
They're busy making deals.
Bro.
And all we do is fucking fight amongst each other.
Bash one another.
Which is what Celeste was saying.
And anyone who rises, you bring them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got this mentality. Okay, cool. We'll bring you up. We'll bring you
Yeah.
up. It's dope. Hey, you are becoming too big now. Hey, you must come down.
Come down.
Come down. Come down. You can't become too big.
Destroy.
Destroy. Let's destroy.
Cancelled.
Selective fucking activism.
Selective.
Yeah.
Selective.
Pop-up activism.
Pop
Yeah.
up selectivism. Pop up. Oh, who's getting dragged? I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, who got beaten up? Oh, that woman got hit. I hate her. I'm quiet. How many of them are quiet
Yeah.
when Bonang said she was beaten up? How many?
Yeah.
How many?
Ish.
When Amanda reveals horrific, things that she says she went through, now's the right time for some to pop up.
Yeah.
Where were they for Bonang?
Dude,
Some are even laughing
Dude, we like...
and subtweeting.
Bro, it's like we are the fucking devil. We are so evil.
Bro.
This platform is so bad.
Bro.
But yet, you look at the numbers, bro. Numbers don't lie.
That's it.
Look at the numbers now. Look at them tomorrow.
Yeah.
People are saying we want this.
Bro,
Yeah.
did you see the skip? We're going to get to like 400 subscribers in the next...
And
Yeah.
that's not the
weeks.
point, dog. It's not even about numbers. Even if it was 1,000 or 100,000, it doesn't matter. That's not why we started this, for numbers and to trend every week. No, we don't do this for fame.
Fame? What fame?
Bro, I've been famous since I was 12. I fucking hate it.
We hate fame. If we had 100 chillers, that's why when the podcast was sitting on 100 chillers, these guys were getting up and still recording.
It's still recording.
They weren't like, it's not 10,000, we're not recording. It was
No.
still recording for the 100 chillers.
Bro,
And that's what we say.
For the past 2 weeks, everybody has been talking about corruption and GBV. All those conversations started on this platform.
Yeah.
Two of the biggest issues in the country
Yeah.
are being discussed right now because of
Because
this
of this
platform.
platform.
How bad can we be?
These are conversations that need to happen.
How bad can we be?
But this platform must be shut down.
It must be shut down.
And if this platform didn't happen, was shut down, we wouldn't know of the revealed corruption.
You know.
We wouldn't know of the alleged rapes that
That
are
have
coming
happened.
out.
Yes.
Thanks to this platform, that shit is coming into the light. Right? True or not, but we're still having the conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's starting the conversation? These are things that should be started on SABC
See,
One,
exactly.
on a national broadcaster.
Yeah.
Because these are national problems.
Yes.
Yet they are sprouting from a podcast. And that's what they want to shut down. This very same podcast. Because on their podcast, all they're doing is inviting industry people and just kissing one another and rubbing one another's egos. That's not what this podcast is for. It's for real conversations. Come again?
And protecting parties.
Yeah.
Politics.
Yes.
Politics.
We're not affiliated, he said it, with any political party. We don't push any agenda. We don't push an anti-government agenda. We don't push an anti-whatever agenda.
But we are so bad. We are so trash.
You remove them. So what do they hate exactly?
Bro.
Is it the success? Because if you thought that's success, they haven't seen
Yo.
nothing from this podcast.
Yo.
They
Bro,
thought
we ain't
what we
going
have is
nowhere,
success.
bro. We ain't going nowhere.
If y'all thought what you're seeing is success, you've seen nothing. We're here to stay. As long as we're alive and we've got chillers.
Yeah.
If the chillers said, it's garbage, this podcast is poo now, we'll close doors and call it a day. Shut down and call it a day.
Yeah.
Call it a wrap,
That's
we're
it.
good.
Hang
Yeah.
up the microphones. Simple. That's who we do it for.
Yeah.
And that's why what I said a few months ago. It's very important for chillers so that we don't, because here's the thing about South Africa. Unfortunately, we don't have enough rich, like filthy billionaire black people who understand the black mentality. That, okay, you guys are they're shutting you down. Right? We've got brands, and at the top of the brand, it's always like white people. They get 3-4 emails, they shake.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, these guys are being accused of transphobia. I don't want to see the clip. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know if they were transphobic or not. We need to detach ourselves from them. Like I said, where is the transphobia in that clip? Show me. Put the definition of transphobia and put the clip here and connect the two. There wasn't. Do you get me? So the problem is, that's the problem with some brands. Is that at the top of most brands, in fact, sits people who are out of touch with reality. They just hear transphobia and they hear podcast and chill, which they are advertising on or doing a campaign on, and they want to detach.
Yeah.
They don't want to go and investigate the facts. Like, hold on. There's no transphobia here. Nah, we're sticking with these guys.
Yeah.
Right? Or even if the campaign has come to an end, but it's cool, we're still sticking with them. We'll come if we need them
If
again.
you need them again.
And I hate to talk about Amanda, bro, because I really do sympathize with her.
Yeah, because
you
it's
know?
horrific what she went
It's
through.
horrific. We do not promote that.
Yeah, bro.
I've never been raped, so I can never even claim to assume I know what she's going through. So I do sympathize with her, and if it is true, then Jup must face the course of justice.
Yes.
You know, I
Justice
really do.
has to
I
prevail.
really
man.
do.
I mean,
Yeah.
dude, rape is.
But there's an
crime.
element of people, and I don't want to put out any names, or just say, but there's an element of people making false accusations without any recourse. And we can't have room for that, bro. Like, Amanda, I know your pain. I don't know your pain, but I can sympathize.
Yeah.
I know what you're going through, and I do not promote GBV. I do not promote rape at all, bro. If one day I have a daughter, I don't want her to come into a society where there's things like rape still happening.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Because we have kids. People forget we have kids, bro.
Here's the thing.
But wait, before I lose my thought,
Yeah.
right? There's an element of people riding, I don't know if I'm saying this the right way, riding the GBV rape wave for personal vendettas to even the score. For example, look at Unathi Sizwe. Without that clip, Sizwe's fucked.
With the current climate,
He's fucked.
GPV climate,
And you, as a person, can't go on Twitter and say, okay, I hear Unathi, but what if... no, it's got to be we believe. We believe Unathi. We believe. We believe. Me too, we believe. We believe, we believe. You can't even sit down and say, but, hey, okay, that doesn't make sense.
you know what it's like? It's like, I'll say it, with Maschaba also came out and said
Maschaba came out as well.
Jup
Yes,
also,
of her
raped
own
her,
experience.
right?
Yeah.
And she was a virgin when Jup raped her. But there's another story of her horrific rape. I'm so sad and sorry she had to go through that. And no one's gonna ask. But wait. You
can't. How dare you?
Oh, how dare you?
How dare you think?
If you ask, how dare you think? Yes, if you
Use
apply
your
your
logic.
mind.
How
and think.
dare?
And I'm not saying that she's falsely accusing him. No, but I'm saying you can't ask. Right? Because you just need to be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Believe her.
Yeah.
You know?
And she broke that story on this very podcast. That
She got molested
by her stepdad.
When she was like
stepdad.
9.
Yeah, when she was young.
Her parents went to America or something. Yeah. But she I might be paraphrasing, but
Yeah, of
she
course.
broke it on
Yeah.
the podcast because we allowed her to tell her story.
Yeah.
And it was her first time talking.
It was her first time.
Yeah.
But that won't trend.
No, it won't.
No,
and you won't get applauded that, wow. If
No.
it wasn't for this podcast, because she's done so many interviews, but she's clearly was not comfortable enough to talk about
it.
go back there and open old wounds.
Yeah, but we hate women, bro. We hate women. That's why Ghost Lady's a ghost. That's how much we hate.
Yeah, we don't want to show women on the
Yeah.
on the show.
Yeah.
That's why Tusombedu, when she was like thankful that we were picking her up on this platform, the community LGBTQI said, "How dare you?" Right? Because we were giving her flowers because we hate women. Right? Women are doing well. We've been on this platform, many, countless, because we hate women. From all walks of life, you know?
Bro, we had an interview with Celeste. She was bashing men. That's her reality. She's speaking her truth.
That's it. And men allow her to.
Yeah.
We don't go out saying, hey, what the hell? You hate men. Celeste doesn't hate men. She hates shallow men who can only converse with a woman over Hennessy and alcohol. Right? She hates men without substance. But us men are able to actually realize that distinction that, okay, she doesn't hate men. She hates men without substance. She hates men who are intimidated by a woman's success and power. Not that she hates men in general. So how do we hate women?
Bro, and I keep going back to the Caesar thing. Without that clip, he's fucked.
And I saw, yeah.
He's fucked.
Oh, without that clip,
He's
bro.
fucked, bro.
It's like a man must have real, tangible evidence to clear his name. Otherwise,
And the thing is,
a word is enough.
and the thing is, Amanda leaves me no choice but to go the legal route because I've taken a lot of shit. A lot of people say a lot of shit about me, which is fake news. But rape,
Yo, if I...
yo, man, that's
Yo.
like, yo, bro.
Yeah, bro, you might
That's
have
like,
a daughter
yo.
one day. Even without it, it's your
Bro,
name. That's your
especially
name.
when I've never, ever done that, bro.
That's your
I was
name.
raised by a mother, bro.
Bro,
I had to
both
speak
of
to my
us.
mother for about 2 hours on the line. She was like, what's going on? What's happening? I'm like, ma, at Divi. There was a rape list. My name did not even come up, bro. Now you're telling people, if Mac G has raped you, send me a DM. Like, do you know how many haters I have?
Anyone can create a... Wait.
Fuck, Mo Flavor can say I raped him. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're opening it up to, like...
Anyone can create... The very same people who are sending emails to Amstel, they can create burner accounts and inbox. Say, it's anonymous, but Mac G were at thingy at after party, whatever, and he raped me.
Yeah.
And that's enough to bury you, B.
I'm gone.
Without even that person being revealed, unmasked. Who are you? That's enough. And all thanks to Amanda. If I say there's a call to action, I send it out and said, if Neo from Podcast and Chill has raped you, inbox me. What that does is a person who saw the clip will tell the next person, like, hey, bate. By the time it gets to the fifth person, they'll say, Uzule batu Neo ya rape.
Yeah.
It's broken telephone. By the time it gets to the eighth person, Uzule batu make you a rape. Kusho Amanda.
Sure.
Bro, she's got 4 million people
Yo.
on her whatever.
Yo.
Yeah.
Or everyone that watch watch
Yeah.
that thing thinks I'm a rapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or someone who was told. It will eventually be like, hey, Uzule batu make you a rape. I'm not a rapist, but I interview one at Podcast and Chill.
Yeah.
That's bad for your name, bro.
Bro.
That's taking your name through the trash, the sewer.
Two of my
It's a
friends
Feeding
called
slander.
me.
from fucking
Slander.
dogs.
No, it is. It is crazy because 2 of my friends called me, obviously, who know that I'm part of the podcast.
Yeah,
and they're
you
like,
can't say that.
what's going on?
You can't
And it
say-
was literally about that. So who's come out with that they've got been raped by McG? I'm like, well, we have to wait.
On what,
Imagine.
on what basis?
On what basis?
The fact that
What
you
ground?
interviewed her alleged raper,
Which is not public knowledge.
which no one knows,
No
apart
one
from
knew.
the few friends she
said,
told.
She
Yeah.
said in the video, she was like, I've never mentioned this before. But we were meant to do our research. Yet she goes on the same platform and says, MacG is a rapist. What research did she do? What fact checking did she do? And I understand, bro, she's frustrated. And at the time, you know,
And
women are
hurt.
emotional.
We get
Yeah.
it.
She's hurt. I
Yeah.
understand that. I sympathize with her wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
But there's no room for false accusations, bro. None.
We had no idea that Jube allegedly had tried to kill Amanda, because she said the last time when it ended, it was not because she saw a picture of him and Kelly. He
Of his
tried to
cheating.
strangle
Yeah.
her. We had no idea that here's sits a man who allegedly tried to kill you. Yo, it's like we can't. Let's say we interviewed, for example, Sjava, right? Sorry to bring him in. I'm sorry, Sjava. And we obviously, because we know the sensitivity around the accusations, we're not stupid. We can't say to Sjava, so did you smash Lady Zama? Right? Because we know the sensitivity of the whole thing. But however, we were not afforded that knowledge in this case. We did not know. And we ask everyone, women, men, what's your body count? Oh, you smashed that. You smashed there. You know what I mean? Or did you
And
smash
we still
there?
will.
And we still, that's how we talk.
That's how we talk.
The day we say to a celebrity, we heard you were seeing so and so and so, that's the day we lose chillers. Because it's like, flip, are we watching Nolene? What are we watching here? You know? No, because it's family, PG. Not Nolene is good at a job, but family, PG, TV, 4 o'clock, you know what I mean? Kids are back from school. You know, we're not that content. We're not that content. So, and we're still going to talk like that. But we're not stupid. We can read the room. So that's why I made that example. We could never ask a person, yo, you smashed this person. Or be like, oh, but saw. When we know that there was allegedly some rapey things or abuse happening within that relationship. Even if it was not rape. If we knew that allegedly there was some abuse, physical abuse, then the conversation changes. We can't ask him, oh, you were smashing there. Because we know, like, yo, you hit that person. What else did you do? You know what I mean? How are we supposed to know that? How?
So
Bro-
the conversation would change.
Bro, isn't it crazy how
Yes.
Kelly Kumalo can go on Showmax and just trash Jube?
Or say anything
Yeah.
about him.
Nothing happens. No
Man.
one is calling for Showmax to fall. It mustn't come down. No one.
Men are not doing that.
Yeah.
Women aren't either.
But when Jube comes on our platform and tells his side of the story, his truth, which we do not
He
condone.
could have lied.
Yeah.
It's not on us.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's his truth,
Yeah.
according to him.
Yeah.
Podcast must end. It's degrading women.
Bro.
But on Showmax, it's fine.
Why you give him a platform? He's a murderer. Hey man, guys, he's not like a murderer who's been. He blame it on the South African justice system if the man was responsible in the death of 4 kids and is out today.
Yeah.
It's not podcast's fault. I mean, we see him doing well. He's on Mojo, so we go, okay. The man has been accepted by the community, by society. Until he comes to our podcast, he's not. When he comes to our podcast, hey, what are you doing? What? Man has got a job. No one has been sending emails to Mojo Love. No one has been. Mascha by herself tweeted that he's a natural. You see that tweet? She tweeted that, oh, the man is a natural. So the man has been accepted back into society. Why can't you interview him like anybody else doing well that we interview on the platform?
And if he exposes himself, then he must take the fire.
Bro, look at Robert Marawa. We asked him, who did you, how was it? I don't even think we asked how is it smashing Pearl Tusi, but I'm trying to show you like the
But
way
we
he
went into
responded,
it.
the way he responded, and the way Jub Jub responded says a lot about both men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one was respectful, you know.
Yeah.
But it's our job to ask the question.
Yeah.
How you respond, it's up to,
To
you.
provoke. To
You ask your
provoke.
body count.
Yeah.
How Zoto Abantu responds to her question versus how Caesar Helmer responds. It's two totally different responses, but we've asked
the same question.
Because guaranteed on this platform, we can go there if we want to.
And
If we
I
don't
read-
want to, we don't want to.
And I read that now celebrities won't come, which is like, Joe, do you know how many celebrities inbox us every day?
Asking.
Asking for an interview.
Hey,
Yes.
there's a queue. We vet celebrities who comes and who doesn't. Some are like, you're not celebrity enough. You just like us. Go start a podcast, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you
and
know
if
how
wanna
many
come, we'll
people
do
are
this, man.
sending messages, guys?
And they'll still come because they got products to push.
Yes.
To push. They've got
And-
products to push. They've got albums to push, songs to push. And this is, whether you like it or not, it's the biggest platform in SA right now.
I'm so and so's manager. Please watch
Yes.
what. Oh, okay.
Tell me a bigger platform than this right now in SA. Not a bigger platform in terms of numbers, but a more
Impact.
influential.
Impact.
Yeah.
Impact.
Tell
I
me.
have no idea.
So where are you gonna go? You gonna go to radio? No one's gonna know your song.
The biggest artists in the country have done interviews on other platforms, but guess what? Those are not iconic interviews. Those are forgotten after they trained for a day. A few hours, they're forgotten. No one is going back to watch those. No one is doing it like we are. Maybe that's where the hate is coming from.
Yeah, because how dare you do something out of the industry and not include them?
You bloody industry reject. Saul Penduga. Wasn't he at the SABC got fired? Mac, wait, what is it fight a YFM? Industry rejects. We go out there. Half the time we don't even care how we look. You know, like, are we like up to industry standard? We don't care. We don't want to mingle. You don't see us at these events unless we really need to be. We're not slaves for the fame. We don't want the fame. We hate it. Maybe that's why. You know, because we don't do this thing they do in the industry of you know, show me yours, I'll show you mine. You wash my hand, I wash yours. Favor. Come on this podcast, bullshit. Just push your product. It's fine without asking you real questions that real people want to know the answers to. Maybe that's why we don't conform to that shit, and we're successful without that. You know, the industry.
How dare you?
How dare you?
And you're making money, you're getting sponsors?
That's what we're gonna fucking go for then. We're gonna fucking go for that money of yours.
And I don't think it's just random people who are just sending emails to your Amstel. These are big people. These are like your big
Some are
PR
just
persons who know,
proxies.
because
There's
they
big people
know
behind them.
the persons they can email. They
Yes.
know those email addresses.
Bro, I was planning on giving you guys bonuses, but there goes that.
Hey! No bonuses!
No bonuses, dog. Because someone doesn't like our content.
Yeah, because we're being fucked.
Yeah.
Someone is boning us. Now we're not getting bonuses.
It's not that day, so especially after you've been told you're not gonna get a bonus, you can't
Sorry,
laugh.
man. I know the show's supposed to be, you know, the vetting one, but
no. I got in everything I wanted to get
I
off
was
my
good.
chest. Yeah.
man.
I didn't want to forget a few things.
Yeah, because I remember like in that clip where you were talking about Caesar being a dick, then I threw a pun, people were like, now you threw him off, whatever. But I'm like, watch the full show, we go back to it, you know, because I know even on that Disturb you had a train of thought,
Yeah.
go back to it, it's very important, you know, but it made sense, man.
But yeah, man, I just want to say, if Amanda's watching this, bro, there's still time to redeem this. Just retract your statement, apologize. Let's hold hands and fight GBV together. Like, there's no need. I couldn't need.
Guys, we like, bro, I remember Women's Month. We opened it up with a performance. The guy on Lufuna.
King D Music.
King D
Yeah,
Music.
which was a song for women and what they're going
Bro, why are
through.
you going back to so many months ago? Last week we had a prayer with Natasha about GBV. That will never trend.
No.
How
Oh,
dare
yes,
that?
yes.
no.
What will trend is what she said earlier on, and they'll pin it on us. How? She had an opportunity to say, hey, guys, remove that thing.
Bro, she told us, please remove this. We're like, cool, no problem. We'll
Yeah.
remove that.
Yeah.
Oh, remove that. No stress. We'll remove that. Is it our fault she didn't want to remove that? I don't know. I don't know.
And people are like, we don't interview celebrities to try catch them out. We interview celebrities to get to know them better, to know the core of them and the untold stories. To surface those.
Fuck everybody. We ain't going nowhere. We're still here. Chillers. As long as you want us here, we're going to keep on rocking. Fuck everybody else. I don't give a fuck about Black Twitter. Bro, and I don't understand why you keep fucking allowing them to get to you. And
they don't get to me. No. They don't get to me.
Twitter,
I respond now, but they don't get to me.
No, bro, you got a platform to respond to them. Why are you stooping to their level, bro?
Yeah, that's true. But, like, they don't get to me. I just, like, there's a thing in my head that went off now. I respond and just say shit. Too, because there's no company. You're not gonna come and say you're putting a company in disrepute. You know what I mean? I just respond, but they don't get to me now. I'm so chilled with them.
Yeah,
but you're right. I must. No. It's peaceful without Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I go about my day. In the evening or when I'm free, I'm like, okay, let's see. I'll entertain this one. Oh, you know what I mean? But you're right. It's a waste of energy, man.
Bro, I just read YouTube comments. That's all that matters is the chillers. What they say, I hold dearly. And that's all I read. The rest can fuck off. Media, Black Twitter, everybody, man. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But shout out to the chillers on Twitter because it's not only Black Twitter. If you go to that stupid tweet by, what's her name? The Tabeta girl. Like, if you go to that tweet, everybody's like, what? Don't stop being stupid. You know who that guy's name is. And you go to the Minnie tweet, everybody's like, if you don't like the podcast, switch off.
Simple.
So there's still a lot of people out there who love the women also. Many women who love the content, who are like, how are these guys promoting GBV? We've seen the interview. We've watched it 3-4 times. We're missing. Is there something we're missing here? And shout out to those chillers on Twitter as well. You know, who are like
standing up for the podcast.
Yeah, like who are relentlessly, you know, standing up for what they believe in, which is the content that we produce in this show week in, week out. Shout out to them.
And shout out to the brands that believe in us and stay with us and don't chicken out even when the going gets tough.
Yeah.
We're not going to mention names because they will drag you.
Yeah,
but we appreciate you guys and everybody sees you. We appreciate you for making this grow. We're not going anywhere. Brands or not, we've been doing this for free. If we need to do it for free again, it's fine.
Yeah, if all those 360K chillers decide not to chip in with any money, we're still going to be doing this because they're still watching. Till when they decide not to watch, then we'll stop. You know what I mean? But we do this for chillers, man.
Which is sad as well, man, because if we were brand proof, then we could literally dictate which brands we could work with.
Yeah.
But because, like, you know, we're not in America where they don't need brands, bro.
Yeah.
They're members. And
their subscribers,
like your millions.
They become members, like have 10 rands.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be dope, man. We'd be getting like 3.6 mil every month.
Not even
to make some cool stuff.
Not even because when you're saying that, no black person is gonna be happy that we are getting 3.6 million.
No,
for real?
Of course not,
no.
dog.
Yo, dog,
how dare we?
There's artists that I love in this country and I want them to be super rich, and I do whatever it takes. I stream their music, I buy their music. I would not want them to be super rich because, you give me such cool content that I've never experienced before. I wish them all the success. What do you mean, dog?
You know what's crazy, bro? We trend week in, week out. We're not even making money, bro.
Yeah.
We're not even making money. We're not even making money, bro. What do you have? Okay, God forbid.
Uh-huh.
If you were to pass away tomorrow, what could you leave
Jeez, nothing.
Nothing, bro.
Nothing. Just some life insurance, that's it. But nothing of a legacy. Nothing.
Zero. We don't even make money. We catch bullets. We catch smoke every week in, week out for the love of what we do.
Yeah.
You know, for the love of the chillers. And we have nothing to show for it.
And we catch smoke that affects our other bags and gigs. I mean, he just lost a live studio mix vintage show that, That was like Studio Meeks live, dog. Like, that was a show to be on. Like, yo, you're on live? And then it became loud, and then it became with Azanya Musaka. Then, yo, that's an iconic show. And no, listen, bro, on a serious note, though. On that show, historically, it's always been radio people and DJs who've made it on. You're going to be the first podcaster
to make it on
in South Africa to be on the biggest music show in South Africa. That's fucking history.
How dare I?
Bro, that is, you don't understand the kind of history that.
And I didn't have to sleep with anyone, suck anybody's dick.
No. You don't have a contract with any big media house.
Zero.
That's under SABC. Therefore, it will say, yo, this is guys on Metro, help out. No. It's purely talent, skill, and craft.
Yo, the commissioning editor was defeated. He's like, dog, I'm going to explain it, boy. What did you do wrong? I'm like, dog, you tell me, bro. And it came from the top. They're like, take this guy off. So now the poor guest, co-host, Hope, you know, it's her big break. She's been wanting to land this gig.
Yeah.
She has to do the show by herself.
Let's see who they get to replace you.
Yeah.
I'm already laughing. Let's see who they get, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see who they get and how they do.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add on?
Nah, man.
Before we go to announcements.
It's a travesty, bro. This whole thing. All I'm saying, we're here for the chillers. We're not going anywhere,
we ain't
man.
going anywhere,
the same
man.
content you've been getting, you're gonna get it still.
Stronger even.
Stronger! We always come back stronger, man.
Yeah.
Now, I was getting so many SMSs, texts, from people I've worked with before in the game. You know, the good guys in the game.
Yeah.
They're like, guys, don't be deterred. Don't be deflated. I'm
never.
like, oh, come on, bro. By these people, I don't mean it from a bar of soap, you know? When I was down and out, she was never there. She couldn't have been there for me. And even if I knew her, chances are she wouldn't be there for me because the industry is made out of fake people.
Yep.
A lot of them are just fake people. They fucks with you when you're hot within the industry. Once you fall off, please, they talk behind your back, laugh behind your back, don't give a fuck about you. So what are they doing watching our podcast? We don't need them. We do it for the chillers.
And only the real ones come, bro.
Only the real ones,
Only
you know?
the real ones.
Real ones.
Nothing to hide. Zotwa, bro. Like, what's Zotwa gonna hide, bro?
Oh, bro.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
That's it. Rato, Sizwe, Dineo. These are all people in the industry.
Celeste, bro.
We've had so many.
I still say, man, please go back to Celeste's
Yo.
episode and listen to what she's saying, because what's happening right now is exactly what she's saying. She's like, guys, you've got feminism, you've got transphobic what, you've got this, you've got that. We are fighting amongst each other.
Yeah.
There's still racism.
Exactly.
There's still
Bro,
racism.
there's a quote that
As
says,
black people, we have to stand for something together. And it's not about sexuality. It's not about your gender. Sometimes we just have to stand for something, and it must bind us as a nation. And right now, our biggest issue, yes, also like land. And this was the thing that Celeste I loved on that interview.
You gotta watch that,
It's
Celeste.
that
like
interview's
Oh, but we
amazing.
hate women. Sorry, man. You
Dude.
can't watch it. We hate women.
Bigger issues. Racism is literally at the heart and the history of this country of poverty. The violence in this country due to crimes. I mean, we lost a member of our crew.
Jeez, what a week. Yep.
Like, it's an unnecessary death, horrific crime. And if you go back to why are people so violent and kill so easily? Because we were killed easily before just for our race, and we are desensitized to that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And people would do anything to get out of poverty, whether it be hijacking someone and killing them. We lost Lucky Dube in a bloody car robbery, right? All these things that affect the country, there's one source, and it's the history and the racism that we still, I mean, till today, there's kids who earn 15 grand in corporate and their white counterparts in the same job earn 30, 40. You know what I mean? All that bitterness. No, but people want to focus on podcasts and chill. We're not the problem, man. We are, come on.
We're a vessel for the truth.
Dude, a vessel of the truth. In a country with so many problems, like serious problems. You just said that, like, in the past 2 weeks, we've revealed things, you
There
know,
are
that
major
were
issues
hidden
in the country.
and were never going to be known.
Yeah.
and now they're out for public discourse.
But instead, we're gonna fight each other for that.
Yeah.
I want to talk to someone from Malagate, man, because with everything that was happening, when I saw that, I saw the message in the morning about what happened to Blackie.
Yeah, I saw it too in the morning.
For those who don't know, Blackie passed away Friday morning, ne?
Thursday night.
Thursday night, ne?
Yeah.
And geesh, man. If you've watched the podcast, you know Blackie was family, as everybody is here, everybody in the crew's family. And I don't know, so like I've never lost someone like so close that I deemed like a brother, a younger brother. Sure, when the news broke, I was like so heartbroken. Everything, I forgot about everything, SABC, cancel culture, whatever. And I was just like, yo, man, here's a young man who was pursuing his dreams and his life got taken away, like Saul's saying, for no reason. For no reason.
We live in a violent country, man. Like, when I heard the news, I cried, literally. I mean, Blackie, bro, no one deserves to die. But there's just some people who hardly harm people. And Blackie is such a peaceful soul. We always talk about how quiet the guy was.
Yeah.
Quiet, smiling, always willing to go the extra mile. Chilled. You could ask him any favor. Blackie is that guy.
Man, I remember the last time I had an in-depth conversation with him, because those were very rare because he doesn't say much. Was in Ghana, and I was like, "Hey, Tog, why are you so quiet?" And then he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm very shy, but when I get used to people, then I can speak."
Yeah.
And then Maligan always says, no, he's quiet, but I get him drunk, he'll talk.
And he liked dancing.
Yeah. And that's when he told me about his wife, his girlfriend is the same.
Yeah,
bro.
That's how I brought it up on the show, because we're having that conversation. It's like, no, my girlfriend is the same. We just chill. We don't talk even the whole day, but like, we're in unison.
Oh, bro.
A lot of chillers are asking us what happened now.
Okay. So it was Thursday evening. So Tejo usually does.
Tejo's Blackie.
Yeah, Blackie.
Cool.
So usually does Bolt. He's sometimes a Bolt driver, right? So he was going out on a ride, and then he went to Outridgeville, right? But I think when he was going to Outridgeville, he was going to, I think, his brother to drop off something. So on his way back. This is a story that was told by the guy who owns a car, actually. So on his way back, there's a car that scratched his car, right? And then it ran away, and then he ran after the car. But whilst he was running after the car, he called the owner of the car, who's his mate, and then when he called him, the guy told him that don't chase after the car, just get the registration number.
The registration number, yeah.
So that's what Tejo did. He took a video of the registration number and then sent it to his mate, right? So the guy got the video just before the altercation happened, because he says from what he saw from the video, it's the registration number and the car stopping and a guy coming out of the car. And that's where the video ended, and that's where their communication ended as well. So when the guy gets to the police station and shows the police the video and everything, so the police are saying what might happen is that after that maybe there was an altercation and then they shot Tejo down.
So the guy's still at large, the guy who shot Blackie?
Yes. Apparently the police, they're saying those guys are two people who have been wanted for murder for the past month around Atridgeville and stuff like that.
Oh, from the information from the plates. Thank you. Jeez, man.
That's crazy, man. I just want to pass the mic around to the whole crew. Like, just tell us, the last great memory that you remember of Blackie, man. Let's start with Tato. Like, I shared mine. What's yours, song?
Yo, man. Let's go around. I'll end.
Okay.
Yo, it's tough, yo. Yo. The last, or one thing that I'll remember most about Blakey is how happy he was, like always. Like he was always happy. He had no beef with anyone. So, yeah, that's one thing that I will remember about him. And yeah, I have no words.
Ish, dog.
I have no words, dog.
Ghost lady.
I remember when he'd smile, and he has a very cute smile, and I wanted to tell him like, the Blake, you've got a nice smile.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to because then he's gonna stop smiling.
Because he had a gold teeth.
Yes, also he also had a gold tooth, but he had a very cute smile. And I remember even in Ghana, I would laugh when he speaks Zulu to me. He'd say something in Zulu, I'll be like, wow, you're even speaking Zulu to me, So I think it was just those memories of, I think Ghana for me was like such a big memory that we were just all together there.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's fine. It's fine. I don't think, unless you want to speak, you don't have to, man. You don't have to. Yeah, no, it's cool.
That's just good. Yeah.
Yeah, but generally Ghana, man, like that's where I saw Blackie come out. I think every time like I've seen Blackie's either we had a brunch or we are here recording, so it's always like for 4 hours, 2 hours, a week. But in Ghana, obviously we spent like 12 hours together, and you see him coming out more, you know what I mean? And that's when I can believe when the guy said when he gets to be very comfortable, he's, and when I still thought, he's got a word quota, his words don't go more than 3,000 a day, but hey man, a very gentle soul, man. A very, there's quiet people who are wicked, who are not nice. They are rude. They're quiet still, but rude. Blackie was quiet, but very gentle, loving soul, man.
Here's a tweet from Lamiz, because he was also Lamiz's photographer.
Oh yeah,
which I thought was a nice touch.
Yeah.
He said he was my little brother. She says he was my little brother. Literally lived in my house on weekends because we'd get back home from gigs in the wee hours. His parents trusted my husband and I. They loved us. They loved him. He was innocent, so full of love, so full of life. It just isn't fair. Yeah.
Yo,
so condolences to his family, and yeah, man. All right, so we gotta do some announcements here. Yeah, let's do some announcements. All right, so we got a few announcements to make. So
yeah,
we got a brand new platform coming. Ooh. We got a brand new platform coming.
Which one is this one?
We're always trying to put on black businesses.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we started with Black Friday.
Yeah.
And, if you've ever owned a black business, you know that most black businesses don't have finances for advertising.
Yeah.
It's like the last itinerary on the thing, so
Yes.
like the last thing.
You're just trying to keep light on and pay people.
Yes. So we get a lot of small black businesses who want to advertise on the podcast, but the rates are too much. And then I can't afford it, right? So I was sitting with Coach Leo, and I was like, you know what? Well, actually, I'm lying. This guy I'm about to introduce to you now, Malume Business.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Malume Business.
Yeah,
Business.
Katlejo as well from Creative License.
Sure.
Right? So they approached me. They're like, yo, dude, how about we do a Chillers Marketplace? Where Chillers
idea.
can subscribe, whatever, pay the monthly, whatever. He's going to get into more detail about how it works. But basically, Chillers will be able to advertise their businesses, and it's a Chillers Marketplace. So if you need a barber, then my Ash can go on Chillers Marketplace and say, I'm a barber, and then you can contact him. So it's Chillers trading amongst Chillers.
Dope.
Yeah, I hope Amanda will be proud of this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, hey, Amanda.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The thing with Amanda, bro, like, I feel like, you see, had she not labeled you a potential rapist, I feel like because, dude, what happened to her, or what she's saying happened to her, is horrific. And we could have been so fully behind her, which we still are, but we have to call her out. We understand you're in pain, you're hurting, and this man that tormented you for 2 years, as you say, allegedly, was on this platform speaking and trivializing the relationship. But you can't go out there and throwing people under the rape bus or because you're hurt. You know what I mean? You gave him a platform and you didn't know. You know what I mean? And so we have to call her out on that. Everything else, she's a strong woman for actually coming out and saying it. You know what I mean? And telling the whole world about this thing. So yeah, and also I heard her say something about Flip. Sorry, man, I'm off on a tangent. Saying she kept on elaborating the fact that you are profiting from this platform that she thinks is a platform that pushes GBV. So my whole thing is, so that's the problem. It's the profits. The problem now sounds like it's the profits. It sounds like if you or the podcast had 10 views and Jub came on and that conversation happened the way it happened amongst the three of us, still she'll just go for Jub. But because there's monies involved, there is channels involved, brands involved, well, how is that of any relevance? You know what I mean? If you're attacking the man's character, just say that, how dare you think it is fun or whatever she said. Why do you have to involve the profiting? So the profits seem to be the problem also.
What do you think, bro? Malume business. As a chiller, because you're a chiller.
Yeah, well, it's none of your business.
I wouldn't even say like I have like a strong opinion, but I think the anger was like really misdirected, especially because you can't control like I'm on the platform now. You can't exactly control what I'll say here.
I don't know what you're gonna say
exactly.
Or who you probably beat last year.
And your mission as a platform is to be true to the chillers. So whatever he did say, because I know you caught a lot of steam for even flighting it, but that's literally the purpose of the platform, I guess, is to be true and be honest with what your guests say.
That's our brand.
So yeah, I just think there was anger misdirected to the platform, but yeah, in terms of Amanda and like rape allegations, I have no opinion.
All right, cool. Something that you have an opinion about? It's Chillers Market. Tell us about that, man. How does that work? What's going on? I'm excited about this, man.
Yeah, so basically, like you said, we've basically built a platform for chillers to basically list their businesses. So there's two sides to the platform. On the one side, if you're a business person, you list your business, nice, easy process online, just standard details, business name, logo, whatever, and then you choose a package. So there's different packages: small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and then established businesses. And even if you're an individual and not like a business, if you're in the entertainment industry, an artist or a DJ or whatever, you can also just list there. And then once you've listed and you've paid your subscription, we almost have created like an online mall, where if you're selling t-shirts and selling caps or whatever, you can find all of that on one online platform.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
And then there's like ratings, you'll get businesses that like deliver bad quality or whatever, so you can also rate and whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like a very social platform for businesses to interact and whatnot. But Katleho will expand more on like what the benefit is for businesses.
It's amazing, man.
Yo,
this is
bro.
fucking dope, bro.
You see this platform, bro?
Hey.
Oh.
All right, basically, the Chillers Market is an online marketplace where businesses will be given an opportunity to advertise and sell their products and services to the chillers at a very affordable rate.
Even pussy.
No. Definitely not, bro.
It's not that kind of a show. You must stop with that.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just strictly business.
It's not a business summit. It's business.
Yeah, excuse the pun. No pun intended.
If you enjoy it, you get it. You don't get it, forget about it.
So yeah,
We'll hold a summit.
so
Sorry, goddamn.
Sorry, man.
No
Sorry,
sweat.
bro.
Back to regular programming.
Yes.
yeah. So like Msutu was saying, small, medium, and large businesses that have products will be able to actually set up shop and sell their products.
Beautiful.
Also, businesses that are rendering a service will also be able to list and promote their services. Individuals such as DJs and MCs, for example, will also be able to list and
Whatever
promote
service,
themselves.
as a chiller, if you have a service, this is the website for you.
Exactly.
What's the name of the website?
It's the Chillers Market. But before we go, event organizers will also be able to list and promote their events. We will have an integrated ticketing system that will make it possible for the chillers to actually, or the event goers to purchase tickets online through the platform.
So when we have branches, we can use the chiller market.
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect.
Brilliant.
Nice, man. Round of applause, man. Black excellent.
Black excellence.
Black fucking excellent.
Oh.
I remember, so my cousin, remember last week we were pushing, he's got a Hubley business.
Hubley
Oh,
business.
yes.
So he can go and say, I offer Hubley.
Oh.
There we go. So whatever business, if you're a chiller, let's trade amongst each other because we are all chillers. We believe in one another. Let's support each other. That's how we grow, bro.
The
Let's
chillers
keep the
economy.
rand in the
That's how we keep the
circle.
rand in the circle.
Yeah.
Chillers
Yay.
economy.
Yeah, what is the chillers marketplace?
It's chillersmarket.com. It will be on chillersmarket.com.
chillersmarket.com.
And a lot of businesses on their own can't afford to actually run an online store on their own and push enough traffic or whatever. But the benefit of this is if you're on the platform, even if I've referred someone to the market, they might stumble upon your business.
Yeah.
So it'll be like thousands of us like just looking for different things.
Brilliant.
And if you're just not into business, even if you're just looking for service providers, you'll be able to see ratings and comments and experiences.
And reviews.
Whether
eh?
you're selling t-shirts, because a lot of people that sell t-shirts hit me
Yes,
up.
a lot of people.
Kotas, lawyers, everything. Wow, no holds bar. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah, but we do
You speak on the mic, yeah?
Sorry, yeah, we do. Like there is an administrator who's gonna make sure, like, just for quality control, so you don't have
Of course, we need
summit
take
shady.
registering.
Yeah.
I heard you speak about like there are packages. So what are the packages and how do they differ?
Yeah, so I can't reveal the pricing yet. You'll see it when you go on. But the packages, it's like, so for small businesses, we've made it quite affordable.
Why can't you reveal the
How
prices?
are you being an online boutique?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
It's chillers.
Okay,
Hey,
cool.
online
So
boutique.
for small businesses, it's $3.99 for 3 months. For
Oh.
3 months, so your listing
that's
will be
for
there
3
for 90
months.
days. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
For medium size, $5.99 for 3 months
These are
also,
affordable, man.
and then for established businesses, $1,000 for 3 months.
So I can go with grandeur. I'm like, yo, I produce
Yeah.
gin. Here
Yeah.
it is, $3.99 because we're still small.
Yeah, whether you're small, medium, or established is up
No,
to
we're
you.
small, chief.
Yeah.
How do you
grade?
distinguish?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
it's up to you.
It's up
It's,
to you
it's
what you
how
wanna
you
pay.
deem yourself. Whatever you can
Oh,
pay.
I see.
Yeah.
So what would your printing company? Because you've got a printing
Yeah,
company.
would be small, man.
Yeah.
Would be small.
Not the size.
Yeah, not the size. It's double XL. We small though, you know, but we also cater for double XL. Yeah.
But the platform will also then like
Small street.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, are you going to move out of Hillbrow now since there's no more
Okay, so
bonuses?
my contract ended. My lease ended in this month. So I'll go into the caterers like, yeah, after it ended, it's month to month. So I'm looking at end of Jan.
But there's no bonuses, bro. How you
Yeah.
going to pay rent?
Oh, what mean I don't want parent?
Bro, we've been cancelled. Like,
The rent I pay. I pay like 6.5.
Okay.
Right? The rent I pay, I can still pay in any other hood for a. So, you know, I'm a bachelor for a 1 bedroom because I live in a 1 bedroom apartment. You know, it's my bedroom, it's my living room, it's my kitchen, and the loo. So I can still pay that anywhere else around.
Oh, because
I
of
mean-
the members and the Patreons and all that stuff.
Yes.
So if
you
they
see.
go,
You
you can't
keep us
afford your
going.
rent.
Yeah, if the chillers go, I've got nowhere to chill. I'm screwed.
You also be in the marketplace, eh?
I'm in the marketplace. I'm marketplace. I'm fucking up on marketplace.
For,
I'm
for
trading.
$3.99 for 3 months.
Yeah, small business.
The back room.
one
yeah.
thing I also forgot to mention, like it won't just be just strictly business. There'll also be like business education for entrepreneurs who want to improve.
Oh, wow.
And we'll run like
Nice.
brand competitions, and so the platform will also evolve. And any suggestions that the chillers may have, they can also shoot.
I think you can also have like a Chillers Market app because you know that's where it's at now.
Oh,
Chillers
yeah.
Market app. I'm sure there's a chiller out there who develops app, and they'll make a chillers market app, so people can just go to their phone
So
and
cool.
also have a chillers market network sessions where we do a brunch earlier on,
And we
then
network.
throughout the evening or afternoon it's network, and then later on it's whatever.
It's like
where
a-
chillers can meet one another actually.
It's like a business shower.
Yes, exactly. You know what I mean? And even if people are not on the marketplace, they can still come. Obviously, there's a fee. We get you network, because sometimes it's just better to meet the person, talk to the person, because a lot of times people don't trade with businesses; they trade with people.
Yes.
They don't
True,
invest in business; they invest in people.
Yeah.
So when I see, I'm like, this guy's got a vision. I like him. You know what I mean? I'm more confident to trade with him.
I love that, man.
Yeah, bro.
No maningas moshela nis moshela dadela umsebenzi wethu.
Sebenzi wethu.
Ben's way too.
Yeah, and the Dlamini, yes, and again. Fucking celebrity. It won't be a beautiful day when the dog has its day.
Oh, I only
But it's
caught that
coming.
now.
Oh,
Show Lerato Kanyako.
drop this. That's a part 2. MKG. The sequel.
All right, before we leave, man, Sopenduka, chillers, everybody, Malume, business, Maligan Media, you guys got to check out Cheaper Cash, man. Do you guys know about Cheaper Cash?
Cheaper.
No,
cash?
cheaper cash.
Yeah, man, it's a brand
Sounds
new app to
exciting.
transfer money. You can send and receive money across Africa fast and easy. Enjoy free transfers and the lowest cross-border rates. They got 4 million users as it stands, so move money across town, across Africa, or across the ocean. Chipper Cash is the borderless way to send and receive money. They also got stuff that you can do with cryptocurrency. Yeah, download the app. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do there.
Cheaper cash.
Cheaper
cash.
cash.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, before I leave, anything else?
No,
Paduka?
we're good. What?
Ghost Lady?
Good.
Just love, guys. Continue to just.
Yeah, chillers, we love you so
Let's
much,
just
man.
love.
And we're meant to drop Jube Jube this Thursday,
No
but we're
hate.
like, fuck it, man. You know, if we drop Jube Jube this Thursday, then it's gonna bring up the whole thing.
Yeah,
again.
because it's gonna die down. And then it's
Yes.
gonna bring it up again. So
Thank you for
just
dropping
dropped
it on Friday.
Ne?
Yeah.
I took an executive decision.
Yeah.
I spoke to myself and myself only.
Oh, and you approved yourself.
Yeah, right.
You were there in a board meeting alone.
And I feel sorry, man, for youngsters. Such an amazing interview, but it didn't get the trend it deserved
Oh,
and everything.
yes.
However, the numbers are still good. The chillers went
Yes.
out and they checked it
Yeah.
and they enjoyed it
They
so
enjoyed
much.
it so much.
We
eh?
need a part 2, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the freestyle was dope.
Yo,
Hey.
amazing.
God,
Dude.
what a talent.
So we're gonna drop. Who should we drop, gents? We've got Teko Modise. Should we drop Teko? Yo.
Yeah, let's
Teko.
pull an all-on pirate on him. Let's drop Deco.
Drop that fucking thing off
Drop
your.
that fucking Let's drop Deco, bro.
Can you guys edit Teko this Thursday? Alright, cool. We're gonna drop Teko.
Yeah, dope.
And we've got more celebrity episodes coming up. But next week is our last show because it's Christmas,
Yes!
the Christmas party.
Yes.
And then we're going on leave.
Yes.
Yes, nah.
All the celebs will be like, whew.
People will be happy for the next
We are here, focus and chill. And then we've got Blackie.
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 He's
Blackie
there.
is in Maldives.
Blackie.
Oh,
Blackie.
yeah, our Blackie. He's in Maldives. You're lying.
Blackie's in the Maldives.
Yes.
Oh.
He's taking the pictures.
Yes.
Zamakuli.
Blackie's here, McG's here, Mesh is here.